X-Sabers with Rescue Cat versus Mermail? Sure, I'll use X-Sabers.
And lose.
You want to bet?
Yeah.
I'll just have to open up with a 3-card combo in this game.
You'll lose.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, this is definitely gonna happen. I will play my X-Saber deck. I have Real Oppression, right?
You know that I have 3 MSTs.
That'd be fun. I have Natray Beast.
You do have Natray Beast.
And I have Rescue
But
Cat.
I have 3 Upstart Goblins and as my only spells.
Oh, here we go. We got started. He's just gonna start with an Upstart Goblin.
Yep, Jesus gets to go first. And then a Firefist mirror match, that is like the most important thing. In a Mermail mirror match, as we talked yesterday, it's not as important whoever goes first.
Yeah, but Firefist is huge. Like, look at this.
Yeah, he has the Techie or the Mind Crush for like any responsive plays. Like if he doesn't have a Typhoon, he can take a Mind Crush.
I'm sure with those,
Yeah.
Paul was just hoping he would have taken the card Tiki.
Yeah.
But him taking the Tiki also kind of shows that either Jesus is playing a weak monster hand or he already has a Wolf card or something along those lines. When Potted Valley can actually give you a lot of information based upon how long your opponents take to think what they want to pick and what they pick.
Someone asked, when did we become friends? When did we actually? I think I would say we were acquaintances before, but I think our friendship actually just started at when we started playing like infinite matches at.
We were friends. There was a reason why you wouldn't just play anyone like that.
No.
Like before, it was a little bit before Edison maybe. The first time like I ever got on Jeff's radar was when I played Green Baboon at Indianapolis. So
yeah.
I believe
We were both like, who's this other guy running my deck?
It was very similar to deck list too. You played Injection though, and I didn't.
I did.
That was the difference. I thought about it.
She was cool.
Giant Rat card trooper machine dupe. Let's do it. All right, let's see what Paul's pot of duality was nowhere near as good as Jesus's. It's very quiet in this room, so I took one ear out to make sure I wasn't talking too loud so they can hear me.
Yeah. You can't see it should say the name on the feature. You should be able to read Paul Clarke versus Jesus Suarez.
You can. We're watching.
I know someone said they can't see who's featured.
All right, Paul's going to start with the card D. Oh, we just got it.
Oh, wow. So we have a random update. Kevin Silva lost game 1 so far in 4 minutes.
Let's see if we can make that 2-0 comeback. Oh, we got that. I'd be okay with the card D getting Book of Moon.
Yeah.
You didn't get your plus, but he definitely got his value from it.
And that's something a lot of people have been talking about lately is how they feel about Book of Moon now. A lot of good players have opted not to play Book of Moon. However, Billy and I are not one of them.
I think it's. I was trying to see if I can see how many people are watching, but no. Yeah, that card's always been really good. It's an effect negation. Like it
literally does everything. It stops attacks, put monsters in the weakest position.
Resets your own. Like
it can stop effects from resolving. Like.
No, I think just Jesus upstarted.
So, this is weird.
Yeah, only Jesus upstarted.
Did you see that? That was terrible.
Did he just blind Typhoon?
Yeah.
After drawing?
Now I hate when I say things like, well, I think Jesus is going to win.
I said it so much yesterday, and then it just swings back. Oh, Typhoon Mirror Force. Okay, well, I feel like, okay, that's why he's blind Typhooning his Gyoku.
I feel like he only has like 1 card left now.
He does. Things are not as bad for Paul as I thought they were. I mean, he's going to get another monster right here, so.
I think this is where you probably just grab Wolf Card. Yeah. Unless, I mean, if he already has one, but even so.
We can go into like a Tiger King or something, or just hold the Wolf. As you said, the die roll is huge. If Paul had won the die roll, he would open up with 4 back row card D plus 1. Like.
Yeah.
It wasn't the worst play. He didn't.
It was questionable. I would definitely say questionable. I think possibly just like swinging with the bear and holding the Typhoons and the Yoku was better. Yeah, I feel like it was very greedy.
Yeah, I don't ever. I'd rather them use their traps on my monsters and then Typhoon whatever's left over at the end. Yeah. Because no one wants to use their good cards right away. That's the simplest way I can say it. So he go with the Gorilla play to pop the Lance. Yep. into Tiger King.
So he has Wolf Bark and Baron. Can you hear me?
Really pull one off. Just pull one off. Just like no, the other one. Just have one off and on. That way you can hear how loud you talk outside.
Yeah. So he has a Wolf Bark and a Baron hand. Paul does.
Jesus playing Giant Hand. A lot of Firefist players are, if they have access to it.
Some people are paying $700 for it.
Yeah, it is good right now. Yeah, but this game is not looking good for Paul unless he T-set.
I'm assuming he set the bear because he did set the bear because he has the Wolf Bark in hand.
Oh, so he's just trying to set for next turn.
Yeah.
This is
So duality for a Bottomless, which is
game.
Yeah.
Paul's a veteran player, and so hopefully he can not let you can't like losing game 1 like get you down. I mean, yes, it's terrible because that means even if you win game 2, you're going second game 3. But like you're okay to lose 1. There are no updates to give on the other top 16 matches. They're all underway right now.
Yeah.
They're all saying Jesus used 2 upstarts, so he did already.
Yeah.
This game is not looking favorable. That's one thing about this format. There isn't much of like a comeback factor.
At least
in Firefist match.
Yeah. I mean,
like once you
can like have like an X tonight, but
Yeah.
if
they have traps, it's
true.
over. Paul does still have a lot of life, but you free Stratos. I think Jeff is one of the biggest advocates of Stratos going away.
I wasn't. Yeah,
you were.
I was.
Every time we would discuss Forbidden List, Stratos would be on yours. I just don't understand. He was dominant in this game for so long and never got banned. And then, like, when he just was a roll in a deck, he got banned. Like, he literally defined formats. And he's okay.
The thing was, though, is that in every format, no matter what it was, there was always a deck with Stratos in it. Even if it wasn't the best deck, it was still, like, a deck that, like, some people are like, oh, I have to worry about, like, skill drain.
I mean, he is one of the best cards of all time.
Yeah.
Like when he first came out, if you got 3 of them at the Shonen Jump St. Louis, you're almost guaranteed your top 8 with your DDT deck. Stratos, search Stratos. Summon Stratos, pop your back.
Yeah, it'll probably come back next format, just because now they're making a bunch of Stratoses that are better than Stratos.
Way better. Yeah. They do Stratos Effect plus
like something else. Yeah, like what we talked about yesterday.
Yep.
Now cards have 5 effects instead of just 1.
I was about to say, you can just come up with a card that's like Deadly Shot. Destroy a random minion on the field. And I was like, oh, wait, you can't do a random thing and you get.
You can do like Widespread Ruin. It's kind of like that.
Am I better than Jeff? No. I would not say so. I wouldn't say I was worse than him either, so let's keep that in mind. But no, I'm just kidding. Jeff, I would put Jeff up as
I'd say
arguably one of the best.
Okay, I'm going to say this right now. Billy hasn't played a lot lately.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm
rusty right now.
Yeah, he's rusty. If we had to say right now, I'd say I'm definitely more in my game because I go to my locals.
100%.
But if we're talking about in general,
yeah, I'm talking about in general.
If we both played all the time,
yeah,
we don't talk about who's better. We don't do that.
Yeah. But I would never say that I was better than Jeff ever.
But I will say, you know what I'm about to say? What I'm about to say right now.
I don't know.
Billy sucks at everything that's not playing at Yu-Gi-Oh. He's bad at theory-oing and building decks.
I disagree, but to each his own. I'll take playing, though. I'll take playing.
I think, I'll say this, better player than I am in general.
Yeah, definitely.
I think he's a stronger player.
All right, we got Wolfbark coming down. Just trying to deal with this arc. He's just going to arc the arc. Or Tiger King.
Tiger King,
yeah. Well, I think he already used a Tiger King. I didn't know if he had another one. Yeah, he might. I think both his Tiger Kings are gone.
Oh, okay.
And also now, because I think if you probably maybe read a Mirror Force, and now the Mirror Force isn't right near as
Well, I
effective.
think he's like Tiger King for like another Gyoko and freeze the back row.
Oh, is it? No, I think that's the original Gyoko.
I said he could Tiger King for another Gyoko and freeze the back row, but if he already used both, then.
Yeah. Oh, Wolfbark coming down again.
Drop him like it's hot.
All right, Paul is still in this game. If I don't know what Jesus' back row. If it's nothing, then Paul definitely has a shot because the Tiger King here is pretty good. And Paul Clarke did not get his Tiger King stolen yesterday, contrary to popular belief.
Yeah, some people.
Shout out to the Chosen One. He's over there dueling J-Hub.
Who went X1-1 yesterday?
He went X1-1. Yeah, no one can argue about Jeff being a deck builder. See, the thing, do we even Jeff talk about deck building? Jeff will build a deck, get it right within the first or 2 tries. I'll build a deck and change it like 75 times before it's like really actually good. I'll play the worst cards. Yeah, Jeff you'll see you'll know the cards are bad immediately. I have to actually lose
Billy has to play the cards to make sure to see if they're bad. It's funny because like when we first built the Mono Mermail deck, our ending result was like for like 5 cards off from like my original Mono Mermail deck. And I was like, why didn't we just stick with this the entire time?
I think it's because the theory of the deck changed a little bit too. But yeah, that was definitely funny. All right, well, Paul is back in this game. Well, the real Robert Boyajian, that's funny because Robert Boyajian is, a few feet away from me. So shout out to the fake Robert Boyajian. And we did build Mono Mermail. Actually, when I decided we were going to use the squalls and stuff, I actually called Jeff on his birthday. I'm like, hey, man, happy birthday. We're going to win Miami. That's a true story. But we didn't because we had to play.
And Billy got 3rd, right?
Yeah. Super unlucky.
Yeah.
Oh, Minecraft on Wolfbark. That's the 3rd one, I think so. He doesn't have to show. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Nice try. See, Clarke and oh yeah, Jesus told me he made like mind control. Interesting. Might help him. He has Clarke in mind, so. All right. Well, Paul is out of Wolfbarks now, so I don't know what this deck does when they're all gone. They're both probably getting pretty low on resources, but
Morning and Minecraft.
Minecraft isn't going to be very good here, unless he draws a Tinky.
Fiendish Shade, I think. No.
Okay, yeah, this. Yeah, Paul plays Dimensional Prison. So. Nope, doesn't have it. Yeah, see, these are the trolls. Like the Boyajian guy is a troll. I just want to hear his name. I'm trying to get the mic closer so they can hear us better because someone's saying they can't hear us very well. If you can't hear us very well, you can try turning your volume up. That might help too. Oh, well, that was good.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Paul's at only 19, so.
Yeah,
first game does go to Jesus.
Suarez. These are our time limit rounds, which is I completely agree with having long rounds for each top cut round, not just top 4 or something because they're serious and you don't want time because when you play test, you don't play test with a clock. This isn't chess.
Yep.
What do I think about Gateway of the Six? One of the most unfair cards of all time, and now it shouldn't come back. It
shouldn't even be a question.
As soon as like Xyz monsters, especially, were released, like that card became ridiculous. Especially when they have like just the fact that they can overlay for the Shadow Sheen, detach a Zanju, put the Zanju or not Zanju, Kazan, and put Kazan back in their hand and all that stuff. Like it's just silly. Whether the deck is relevant or not, even with Gateway back at 1, it still may not win, still may not top.
No, but you'll definitely get the Samurai players who will open the Gateway and ruin your entire tournament experience.
Yep, and you don't want to have a terrible experience. Chess is awesome. maybe Monday. The ban list might be revealed on Monday. That's what I heard.
Yeah, we've heard that the ban list will be revealed Monday.
But no one really knows. Not even Jeff Jones.
No. It's either going to be Monday or Friday. I don't think any time in between there. It's going to be one of those days.
Yeah.
I hope it's tomorrow. I hope we wake up tomorrow and...
Yeah, that'd be cool. Some good news for me. Maybe I'll, start playing a lot more. We're shuffling up. Did you run a commercial or anything?
Nah.
All right. Are you? No, you don't. They're about to start. Are you?
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna run.
Okay. All right. No commercial yet, so guys. So woohoo for you.
All JJ and BB all the time.
All day, 24/7. V-Jump comes out on the 20th. I'm pretty sure the V-Jump has nothing to do with the Forbidden List anymore.
Yeah, we don't have. Yeah, our Forbidden List will always be on the Konami website now. A week or two before it goes into effect.
Yeah, they're completely not associated. They're completely different lists. There's no reason for them to print the English and Japanese in a magazine.
Yep. Well, the Japanese one already came out in the V-Jump. So.
Oh, that is true.
Yep. It's already announced in Japan. It looks like we have one person who... It looks like your Asian friend lost.
It looks like Denny, you lost? Oh, Denny you won?
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like Denny, you won.
Okay,
There's an update on top 16. You got 4th with Dragoonity Rulers and San Mateo.
Oh, what was he playing today? Do you know?
I do not know. Do you know what Denny's playing? Oh, you played him. Oh, Mermails.
So we have one Mermails in our top 8 right now.
At least one. It's the first match to finish in top 16. Paul starts with 3 back pass. Oh, he has double Lance Mirror Force in his hand. Game 2.
Yeah, it looks like Kevin's going to game 3.
So he recovered from that quick, early, fast loss. All right, Provincial Prison. Hope he doesn't have the Lance.
He has a Lance.
Another D Prison. Mirror Force.
Mirror Force. Wouldn't you have done it the other way? Yeah,
I feel like you don't want to just waste it and just hope he doesn't have the Lance. It's questionable.
Oh, this is the top 8.
Just ask him.
No, he did lose. Look at the guy who won.
Huh. Oh, did he lost?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, guys. Denny did lose. It did look the other way. Denny did lose. He lost to he played against the same guy. He's using the same deck as Lolly.
Is that the Mythic Dragon?
Yeah, it's the Lolly's the same deck as Lolly.
Wow. So the guy, yeah. So
Blue Eyes White
actually,
Dragon?
Blue Eyes Mythic Dragon Rulers is in our top 8, not Mermails.
Yes. We weren't talking. We were just saying the list will not be in the V-Jump. The V-Jump has been it's already out. There's new Dark World support.
It's not good, but
okay.
yeah.
Oh, someone asked what we thought of it.
Oh.
Yeah, it is safe to always assume Lance, but perhaps if he Mirror Forced the Bear, wouldn't have got Lance. No, he definitely would have. Yep, Tadmasu won. Anthony Eckroth, Evil Storms wins game 1, and he's the 16th seed playing the number 1 seed against Mermails. But Evil Storm versus Mermails.
Yeah.
That's something I never really played that much because when Evil Storms came out, I tried, we played the Abyss Dean to tempo counteract it, but yep. That was only maybe a couple tournaments I played, and then that was the end of my Mermail experience. My opinion on Gear Gia is when you go first, you're going second. When you go second, you're going fourth. That was my opinion on that deck.
That's a good way to put it.
I played in regional in round 1. I realized it. I was playing round 1. That thought came to my head. And I was like, I'm dropping. I'm not going to go fourth all day. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to post on Facebook, how great this is, and you keep tell your friends to come watch and check out some great duels. You can learn a lot. Like, even if you see the players make mistakes, that's learning. You're saying, oh, I would have done something different here. Or you say, oh, I never would have thought of that.
And not only that, you just like can't experience this anywhere else right now.
Ever. This is the first time. We've been playing this game for years. And this is the first time anything. I wish I could have watched.
Years, like decades.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. Decade. I wish I could watch duels from home. This is really bad for Paul. Jesus, okay. Jesus has another tinky in his hand.
Yeah.
And Mind Crush. And Phoenix Chain. All right, Paul at least drew a monster. It was a wolf bark. Paul might.
With nothing angry.
Yeah, he's going to set the torrential.
He drew a bear, I think.
Shout out to Bo Jogley. No, he's in the chat. It's my boy. Oh, torrential on the bear. Jesus has no hand now? No, he still has the tinky.
No, he has Tenki,
Mind Crush,
Chain, Mind Crush. 2 wolf bark, double lance.
Paul right now is probably thinking like, man, I can't stop this. Like, he's the continuation. And he's looking. Is what he's doing right now. I know he's looking to see. Like, man, look at what he drew. Like, that is a thing that all players do. Paul drew all his traps. Guys, stop! Don't spam the chat, please, and then we'll have to, kick you out of the chat.
Trying to make this as good of an experience as possible. Poor Paul.
No way.
Wait, you didn't know that?
No.
Oh.
Oh, why didn't you tell me? Never mind. Stop. Huh?
That's his name on Duel Network.
I did not know.
Oh.
All right, let's see if Paul's still struggling with monsters. He got overworked with Bark. Luckily, Jesus is running. Paul's been able to deal with every single monster he's just put on the board.
Did he draw another overwork? I can't.
It looks like it. Yeah, it does. So Paul's drawing every single. This could end up being good if Jesus runs out of resources, and then Paul starts drawing his monsters.
His monsters afterwards, yeah, with the lances to back him up.
Yeah, this.
Ooh, dualities. That's good.
He probably has a Mind Crush set. He has one in his hand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Paul didn't use the duality. Paul is very good like that. Like, he will play like, to the point where like he'll play around cards too much, and that will cost him games, which is why he struggles. But like he thinks about everything.
I think it's coming to a point where. I guess you could just say he feels safe with the overwork, so he can afford to wait. Right.
He's saying, I'm going to wait. He knows he's low on monsters. He's probably counting his monsters. He's like, I'm going to just get rid of everything and then start going in, which is a very smart plan. Like I said, both these duelists have been dueling for a long time. Oh, see, he waited and made him blind Mind Crush.
Oh.
Wow. Mind Crush Wolf Bark blind.
And now he sees the other cards and it has another Mind Crush.
Yep. That's...
So that means he can just...
Maybe he'll summon a monster and then Mind Crush the Lance, and he can just chain them both. Back in the Teledad form, I would get my emergency teleports Mind Crush and be like, oh, don't do that, chain.
Ooh, see, this is where I would probably... Ooh, he's thinking, yeah.
Jesus has 7.
I feel like he's thinking, well, if I double hit the lances, it makes his Pound Duality live.
And he Mind Crushed the Lance. Oh, he drew a Thunder King.
Yep.
Which is a very good card right now. With well, he doesn't have the Lances, but he still has 3 back. Oh, well, that Lance would have come in handy right there.
Like, why wouldn't he view Duality first? Like, what if he didn't, like, kill the Thunder King?
Yeah, if he Duality, he would have got the Typhoon. Paul, get Tinky. Oh, maybe he's considering not getting Tinky because he does have the overwork set.
But even so, you would just get like Wolf Bark, and then you don't like have it.
I mean, it still gets overworked.
No, you don't have to exceed it. You can go into a Kagasuchi or something.
Yeah. He only has one left, though. You know, I don't want to waste it too early. But. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, with the bear, he can send the Tinky and then
Oh, Jesus has a crap load of cards in hand.
Yeah. Oh, whoa. Blind MSTs are always, great.
Oh, that's weird. Whenever I put my opponent Typhoons and like set the card.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Unless it's just like you're trying to like Typhoon a single Typhoon set or something.
Which is just also. Wow, this has been an epic duel. Like, even though it stands 8,000, just both players have answers for everything. Oh, man. They're in 2. You lost, right? He has blind MSCs. I wrote an article about that. I was going to plan on writing, like a 3-article series about Mystical Space Typhoon. I mean, I still might finish the rest of it. There's so much about that card that people don't realize. I just love that it's such a simple text, but can be used in 100 ways.
Yep.
Yes, my blind MST article. But it's so much more. There's more about how it's not just it says more than destroy one spell or trap on the field. Card's so simple, made so long ago.
Yep.
Still one of the best. We don't need 4 effects on everything. Like, imagine if they made Mystical Space Typhoon today.
They did.
No, but like
they made a new one that's better than MST.
No.
Yes.
I was about to say like destroy a card, draw a card.
No. It says destroy a spell or trap, and then set a monster from your deck in your spell and trap card zone, and if this card dies, your opponent can't attack you next turn.
So it has 3 effects.
Yeah.
Oh man. Dalton took down Alexander Reynolds, and so Dalton moving on to top 8 to face possibly Kevin Silva if he can win Game 3. Good job, Dalton. Maybe we'll have a second 2-time Circuit Series champ already. Yeah, the blind MST did not. I mean, you can hold the MST, but he just didn't want to get full house. I understand that. All right, things are going back to Paul's favor, I think, a little bit. Get the gorilla, Paul. Get the gorilla. I mean, we know his set is Dimensional Prisons.
Yeah.
Oh, and Paul still has the torrential set, actually, so maybe not the gorilla. Maybe,
I'm sorry, here's what?
I think Paul still has the torrential set. He never used it, I don't believe, so. Ekroth was, he won Game 1, and I'm not sure how Chow is still. Chow's dueling, not too far from us. I can see him with his winter hat. When you drink that water, it sounds like a Murloc kind of. He did use the torrential, so he's all right. So he gets Fiendish Chained. Upstart. All right, Paul's ahead. See, this is one of these matches where, like, if it was 40-minute rounds and Paul does win this game, they're going to go to time. But both players have been playing very fast. It's just the way the game is developed. Right. I know if I was playing in this game, I would have, like, I'd just be feeling so good. Like, 'cause I love games when they go this long and so back and forth. With card. He's trying to think, I'm ahead in life. I just want to get the plus and out resource him. All his monsters are probably almost gone. Paul has 1 Wolf Bark left. A gorilla. Ekroth won.
Ekroth was able to take down the #1 seed Mermail player
with Evil Swarms. Yeah, Anthony Ekroth, he's been on my radar since...
he's the best player from Utah.
Since San Diego.
As Billy's been saying all weekend with their whole 14 players.
And I mean, look what he's doing. Yeah. And here's a Wolf Bark. This is still only game 2.
He uses the effect, any warning is the effect.
Right, Jesus has to be almost out of monsters at this point. Does he have another?
Oh, he has another Wolf Bark in his hand.
Yeah, he does. That's what I thought. Yeah. That's what it looked like. Another one. No, both players are above 8,000 in 15 minutes into this duel. Oh, Paul took minus 2,000. New warning. Oh, the card D beat down, y'all.
Oh, crap.
So far, the only decks we know in top 8 are Evil Swarms and Mythic Dragon Rulers.
And Fire Fist Dalton.
Oh, and Dalton Fire Fist, and one of these guys will be Fire Fist. So we at least have 3 different decks out of half the top 8. It's always good to see a variety. And I'm sure one of the Mermail players will make it to top 8. Of course, at what was it, Columbus? No, Nashville. There was the Heraldic Dragon Rulers. There was a bunch of them, and none of them made it to top 8. They all lost to other decks.
No, they all lost to Fire Fist. I think every single one of them lost to Fire Fist.
Oh yeah.
Well, let me take him up the number.
Maybe that's why that deck's popularity has died down. So, oh, I'll kill your Fiendish Chain, your Tinky, and both your back rows. Everything goes. And
whoosh.
And then he's going to Tensu. Can't see Paul's hand. Oh, Paul hasn't overworked into Tensu.
At this point, I think you would just go into Kagasuchi. There's nothing to get, like, there's no reason.
They have to be almost out of cards.
Yeah, I mean, there's no other monster I think you could picture. Like, no reason a Tiger King.
No, Dagesto. He's looking at Dagesto, it looks like.
Emerald?
Yeah.
What it is? Oh.
He put his monsters back to keep his resources.
Yeah, put back off the Wolf Barks.
And get a plus. You can tell, Emerald does not come down very much. That is a card I was so scared of coming here, but by the time it did,
it was super almost irrelevant.
Yeah, it was only because of windups, I guess, is why I was really scared. It made their wombo combo much better.
And now it's all about that lobble chain.
Mexican soccer or football? No, I don't watch football. I watch football, though.
We were out late last night. I'm so tired.
Really late. It's hard when you finish an event at 10. You have to eat, and then we have a big group, and it takes 2 hours to even get your food and
party.
No time for that.
Nope. So I think he said a Tensu.
He said Tensu and some other trap. Upstart.
So if he can't kill this Emerald, like that's super bad.
I'm starting to upstart into. Yeah, the Emerald changed a lot of this game.
He puts back the third Wolf Bark, like.
Is card D.
Overlay.
I was going to say, Effect Veiler again. Okay, defense mode. Set overwork. Yeah, this is. The game was back forth, and sometimes you're just like, it started in Jesus' favor heavily.
Yes.
And then, like, when Paul drew bad, and you get that feeling, you're like, oh, I played through this. Now it's time for me to catch my break.
Yeah, like I can't believe I had to fight through all of this. Now I'm about to lose now.
Right. You always like, yeah, I caught my break, and then Like sometimes you just don't catch the breaks.
Yeah.
It just keeps coming. It can be quite demoralizing, but you got to just endure it. Overlay them. Yeah, things are not looking well for Paul. Are those 3 bears banished?
You can't see. Yeah, I
It
can't
looks
see.
like it. I think they got deepers and deepers and bottomless. Oh, yeah. Oh, so those are asking about Chow. Joey Chow did win, so he's from Utah too, I believe. Yep. So both the Utah players in top cut move on to top 8. Can we make the feature match Eaglestorm versus Insert Deck? I would love to feature Anthony Ekroff like I did yesterday, but it just really depends. We have to look at all the matches.
Yeah.
It's not about not picking someone. It's just about having to pick, the best. This game's knotted up. Paul has no mass removal. Looks like Jesus is going to take this down.
He's a lance set too. I mean,
there's only.
I think he drew a duality.
He drew lance, I think.
It was duality or lance, yeah.
Yeah. I can see the players' faces from here, and Jesus, I can tell he knows it's pretty much over.
Yep. Draw.
It's a bottomless, I think.
Goes from setting none to 2. Whenever your opponent goes from setting no cards to multiple cards, it's either like really bad for them or like they drew a really good card.
Yeah. Or they played like us, and when you play against good players, you can do stuff like that. Yeah.
Yep. And
Jesus wins.
So Jesus wins. So it's
moving on to top 8.
Going on to our top 8. Congratulations to Paul and both.
Yeah, both guys made top 16. I will be back.
We will both be back.
Yeah, both of us will be back for the next
after a commercial
match.
break.
Thanks for watching, guys. Tell your friends, come back for top 8.
Woo! Woo!